Having got one node ready already, popping on a hill, wanted to try and make one that I could use to act as like a repeater, maybe between those 2 points. And seeing as my sister lives in the village at the bottom of the hill, thought something like this would be ideal, that I could take down there and pop out the back window with an antenna. And obviously we've got a little battery pack that can fit in here. I'm going to put some sponge in the bottom and make it so it's not just sort of scraping around the bottom of the box there, and a packet of the desiccant stuff that you can get in various things that you buy, keep the damp out. But having said that, it's only going to be in my bag going down there and in the back bedroom window while it's there, so it shouldn't really need much of anything like that. Just pop the lid on and away to go, basically. I would think with a little bit of padding and the desiccant stuff to keep it dry. Just position the board a little bit better than that. It's a little bit higher. The drilled hole for the antenna extension is about halfway up the back there. And then just seal it up with the lid. I went for this build with just what I could find in the house, basically. And I know we got a box or two like this about. Advantage of this one, as you can see, you can actually see the writing on the screen if you really need to, but generally if it's attached to a phone or a computer then you won't need to do that. But again, it's not very big, just a little old sandwich box basically. So hopefully that'll come in useful when I set this one up as a small repeater. This little antenna is made using a little chocolate block connector, and the metal that you can see around the rubber is not actually touching the antenna. It's been used as an arm basically from the antenna mast. It's a little bit thin at the top. I can slide that in a bit deeper. This is a tip of a fishing pole. I had 4 of them passed to me by a chap that unfortunately I've lost contact with, and he made them for ground plane for an 11 or 10 metre antenna. I've never used them for that, and I put the angle on it, the metal across the middle there, and the bow in the coax to take the antenna out at an almost right angle basically, so I would be able to get it onto the vertical, and also I could, if I want, I could just flip it to horizontal if I chose to do so. For any of you that are having difficulties getting rid of your messages, if you press and hold, you'll get a delete message option. So you can delete them, and off the jolly old pop. There we go. Whoosh, gone, as I used to say in the old CB days. Filming in this early hours of the morning in the shack. I thought if we're going to do something a bit more permanent, or for an emergency situation, something a little bit bigger, made these little power units, power cables. It's only an old cigarette lighter, which most of you in the radio world will be familiar with. And then I got a sort of cigarette lighter phone charger, which does the job quite nicely. And obviously you could drill a hole in the box if necessary to bring the power cable outside it, or even just pop the lid just over the top of the box if you're in a dry area. Just leave it powered up for some time in a shed or something. But that's the kind of idea anyway. So hopefully it gives a few people ideas and a bit of inspiration. I've not spent a lot of money doing this. Just using what I've got around the house at the moment, and they are proving to be simple and effective. I put these in so people can take a look at them, what I've used. It has been put out maybe UHF connection would be better, but I went with what I'd got. Hiya, thanks for watching the video. Enjoying doing this little project, and thanks for the help that people are giving me, and hopefully I can help other people. Doing a lot of reading up on the internet. It's the best way to start with things if you can. Read, look at videos, educate yourself a little bit, and then have a go. That's all I'm doing. No expert at anything really in this field. I've got so much to learn, and hopefully inspire a few other people to do the same, and not to just think, oh, I can't do that. You know, you can. crack on, enjoy. You can do it as well.